Soul Catchers, How to Survive the Afterlife Book 2. John's gone, and the hunt is on. As the demons gather to debate John's disappearance, the scattered parts of his soul plan revenge on those responsible. All that stands between him and success is his newly acquired Tourette syndrome and an increasingly list of pursuers. Demons, Satan, shadow souls, and a gang of deceased murderous dictators all want a piece of him. Fortunately, there's plenty to go round.
In a circle of animals stood Ian, lacking a few plastic feathers and sporting a ping-pong-sized lump on his forehead. At the other end of the circle, only visible from Sandy's viewpoint in the sky, was some sort of rodent. Even if he was 30% bigger than most rodents, he still didn't compare to Ian's stature, and yet he was kicking the pigeon's arse. Sandy landed directly between them. "What's going on here?"
"That rat nicked my space," whimpered Ian from a position on the ground where he'd collapsed in a heap.
"Rat? Shrew, you idiot! Bite me! Come on, fight! Arse! I'll take you all on," replied the rodent. "Damn it! You all right? I'm awfully sorry. I hit you. Stupid bird."
It was impossible to keep an eye on the rodent's movement, because they never stayed in one place. Every third second, he shook his head as if a fly was constantly bothering him. He coughed regularly to clear his throat and struggled to deliver a coherent sentence. The vessel he wore was equally volatile. Little blue sparks crackled out of the seams, and on every occasion his mood changed to mimic his body.
"What's your problem?" asked Sandy. "Nothing. I just want to kill Ian. Biscuits. Hug him." "No, I don't. Shut up, you!" screamed the shrew insanely. "How do you know his name's Ian? How is it possible?" said Sandy, analysing the strange creature further. "I brought him to hell, and he deserved it. Tosser, I'll feel the guilt forever. Forgive me." "John?" said Sandy. "Is that you?"
Out on the ocean, Paul answered the question with what sounded decidedly like a fart. It started slowly wheezing from his body with the momentum of an old plumbing system cranking into action. The plastic body where Sandy had been standing moments earlier started to buckle and expand. Gas burst from the valve in its throat like an overboiled kettle. Distracted by the fight, the crowd stampeded furiously back to their original positions. Watching avidly from the sidelines, they collectively hushed each other for the event that many had been waiting on for weeks. If the fight had been an unexpected support act, this was the main event. After it finished, they'd all be forced to go back to the dens, nests, and caves until the next one. Sandy hovered over the beach in order to maintain a view without blocking anyone else's. If his theory was right, this was the closest he was going to get to see it. An almighty crack disturbed the air, and a boom flooded in from the sea. Paul's ripped vessel quickly took in water and sank below the waves. A trace of wispy blue gas hung above the shoreline momentarily, before floating unhurried into the sky.